that they'll weigh in Diddy's favor. Again, the way Diddy was acting, I'll be honest with you guys, right? The way Diddy was acting, the way jury.
Oh, there I go. Hey, girl, hey. Okay. I come on here live. Oh, okay. I come on here live. Check this out. Okay. Now I can focus. Okay. Let me see if I can brighten the light up. Because I got the blinds closed. There we go. Okay, so I just got through watching. I'm in California, okay? So we are 2-3 hours behind New York. Okay, so court's closed, jury's gone home, and there is still no verdict. Okay. And from what I've been keeping up with on the jury's part, okay. Hey, Richard Rick. Hey, I wasn't able to find you in my on my other channel, but I noticed that the majority of people following me are private. Okay, so if you are private, which is okay, that's fine, that's your choice. It's just that I can't follow you back. That's all. Okay, because you're private. Oh, the tea. I said, forget all that. He wants the grits. The grits is, word on the curb is, they have come to an agreement on 4 counts. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know how many counts there are. Okay. And I doubt if we even care. Okay, because we don't have a dog in this fight. We're just looking for a guilty or non-guilty verdict. What y'all gonna do? Come up with it. So what happened was they reached an agreement on 4 counts. I don't know how many counts are left over, but apparently there are some accounts that are left over. Okay, some charges that are left over, and they are they using the Allen law? Okay, because I think the judge said I could call this right now, or if you guys want to call it right now, or you want them to keep going. Both sides agree to keep going. Okay. I mean, it ain't like they've been deliberating that long. It may seem like a long time, but it's not like they've been deliberating that long anyway. The jury just started yesterday. Okay, today is Tuesday. So anyway, that's what the Allen law is. Okay, I looked it up. Apparently, go back in there. You ain't been there that long, and come to a conclusion. Hey, Sunny, Summer Breeze. Oh yeah, girl, ain't seen you in a while. Diddy is in his 50s. He's in his early 50s. I don't know the exact age right now, but he's in his early 50s. Okay, and personally, I don't have a dog in the fight. Okay, but I do have a judgment. Okay, I have a judgment. I have an opinion. Okay, I know that it's like a-holes. Okay, we all got one, but okay, I got mine and you got yours. Let's do this. Okay, so my opinion is that he's guilty. Okay, now Teaser Tales was talking about how I guess with the mama came back, his mama, Janice Combs, how she looked in the courtroom. Okay, maybe she found out about the 4 verdicts. Diddy, he was rubbing his head. Maybe he found out about the 4 verdicts. Okay, and it don't look good. Okay, now I don't think it looks good anyway. It doesn't look good. They found him guilty on something. Okay, I'm just going. Okay, I got. Oh, By the way, I need 16 people to go over there to Anna's Tuition and subscribe so I can go live. Oh, on my, okay, let me show you. Okay, you know what? I forgot I could type in the comments on this channel. Okay, let me show you. Okay, it is spelled, oh, wait. There we go. And apparently I'm the only one that has that name. So it'll come right up. Okay, so there's my channel right there. Okay, I looked it up and I have to have at least 50 subscribers before I can go live. Now, even though that's a low number, okay, I still can go live on a laptop or a desktop computer. Okay, I got the desktop in there. I got the laptop right here. Okay, come on with this. Okay, right. So you will be limited to the platforms that I can go live on. But the point is, I'm sitting here, and if I can go live right here, but it probably would be more entertaining if I'm able to go live too, as well, on the other channel. Okay, so I really appreciate that. But now my thing with Diddy is, okay, I don't like him. I don't dislike him. Okay. I just never was a fan. Okay. He has music that I like. Okay. I'm not a fan of Kanye West, but Kanye West has music that I like. I still think he's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but he has music that I like, but I'm not really a fan. Now, I was a fan of Lil Wayne. I was a fan of T.I., but I kind of lost interest when he got rearrested on those drug charges, and I thought that was really stupid of him. Okay, he tried to present himself like he's some hip hop Bill Cosby. Okay, but then he goes and turns around after he didn't won his case and gets caught with some weapons or something like that. Okay, I kind of lost appeal for him. But yeah, I never was a fan of Diddy, okay? He's not attractive to me. I hate guys with that lip, that bottom lip that hangs like that. Keisha, you're not going out, girl. Go lay down. Go night-night. She at the window. It's hot out there. Let me tell you what she gonna do, okay? The cat ain't dumb, okay? We had like, what is it, 97 degrees here in Southern California, Central California, okay? She wants me to open the door and let her out and let all the heat in. However, like I said, the cat ain't dumb. She's gonna feel, she stands there and she feels that heat coming in, and she's like, oh, forget it, okay? And then walks away. Now, it ain't like she could close the door and lock it back, like I had it. So I have to stand there and wait, okay? In the meantime, for her to get it, all the heat is coming in, okay? So anyway, and she knows what I'm saying when I tell her to go lay down. She knows. Thank you, Summer Breeze. Yeah, okay. So anyway, if they came to an agreement on 4 of the charges, I would think that they are guilty. Maybe 1 or 2 charges could be not guilty, but they came to an agreement. And let me tell you, and the reason why I say it's something guilty, because if they were not guilty, then you could just not guilty. Okay. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I did some cards on these folks on the energy of the jury for today. Okay, I'm gonna do another one tomorrow since they're still in limbo. But the reading I got, okay, because you got to remember this is a group of people, so I had all kind of ups and downs. But one thing that came clear to me was they are looking forward to going home. They're looking forward to the weekend, excuse me. They're looking forward to the July 4th weekend. They are looking forward, some of them are thinking about a trip or plans that they have for the weekend, okay? Some people are sitting there, they're bored, okay? They want to go home. Some people feel, what do you call it? Claustrophobic, okay? I could be, there's better places that I could be, okay, for the 4th of July weekend that this ain't it, okay? I also looked up because I almost forgot. You know that Diddy's family is holding a celebration. They have a coming home celebration, okay? And I was looking into the vibes of that, okay? And are they gonna have a party? You're gonna have a party, okay? And it doesn't look like he's having a party, okay? At least not Diddy. That's right. Bon appetit. Okay. You wanted to hear me speak it. Right. Okay. So that's the conclusion that I've come up with on so far with this jury outcome. If they reach an agreement on 4 of the counts, okay, then you might as well go back there and get the rest of them. I don't know how many counts. Let me look. Okay, let's look. Let us get. We want the real deal Holyfield. Okay, how many counts does he have? Okay, I thought it was only 3 counts, and then them little sub counts for each charge. I don't know. Okay, how many counts did he have? How many counts is P. Diddy charged with? Uh, um, These people, you look up something now, okay? You can't look up anything without them having all these ads on there and everybody. Oh, just a mess, okay? Come on, folks. You don't need all that. Then they're gonna take me through. They're gonna take me through a whole conversation. My mind going everywhere. I can't even see. Okay. Oh, he's 55 years old, by the way. Somebody asked, okay. Ooh, check it out, y'all. Okay. He only got 5 counts. I'm gonna let that sink in. He got 5 counts. 1 count racketeering, conspiracy. He's got 2 counts of sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution. And okay. So I think that each of the sex trafficking charges is with the ladies. Okay. Maybe they're charging him with the girl. A 1 count. Yeah, that makes sense. 1 count for each person. Now, if they don't, they agree on one, they may agree on the other. Okay, sorry, not to give you the finger. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, and he's charged with one count of conspiracy. Okay. So they only have one more count. Yeah, so I don't blame the judge for telling them, okay, if y'all don't get y'all butt back up in there, okay, you got one more count. Okay, we decided on 4 of the counts. Okay, and you only got 5 counts. Y'all shouldn't even came outside and told the judge that. Or maybe they asked. Let me tell you. Okay. Hey, Grandma Lee, how you doing, girl? Yes. I'm trying to tell you. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay. I'd appreciate it if you would thumbs up before you leave. Okay. I know people leave and come back, leave and come back. I do it all the time. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Especially on the live because it's easier to do. But yeah, he's only got 5 counts. Yeah, it's been a minute, girl. Okay, I've been on, but then I've been off. I've been off more than I've been on. Okay, but knock on wood. Okay, I really, because this is what. Okay, personally, this is what I wanted to do. Okay, and what's been getting in the way of me and doing YouTube is money. I got to have my money. Okay, I got to work. Okay, so then for me working, and I'm only working part-time, but I'm on my feet and I'm older. So that's zapping a lot of my energy. Okay. So when I come home from standing on my feet straight for 4 hours, okay, when I get in my car to come home, I have to, you sit in the car, right? And it's like I'm stuck, my body. I've been standing up so long. When I finally do sit down, okay, my body's like whoosh, okay. So it makes it so hard to get up out that car, okay, truck. But anyway, so it's been zapping a lot of my energy, and I haven't been working that much anyway. The job has slowed down a lot. Okay, so they don't call me as much for some reason this year. Every year changes, but this is around the summertime, that they start picking up. Okay, on the shifts, but these particular group of people that have watched in. Okay, they going to work. Okay, and they were getting all these hours during the holidays and stuff like that. Then when the holidays was over, all the hours just got cut. Okay, so this income that they were depending on is no longer there. So I can't even pick up a shift. They want to call me, and then sometimes, okay, I'm not in the mood to work now. I'm comfortable laying in my bed, and you want to call me to get up and come to work. No, 2 counts of sex trafficking. So I guess all those counts did not count. Pun with words, okay. But yeah, I'm looking. That's what it says. They said 2 counts. Excuse me. He has 5. Okay. 1 is racketeering. 2, 3 is sex trafficking. So 2 counts of sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution, and then wait a minute. That's not enough counts. Okay, so here we go. The jury reached 4 out of the 5 verdicts. Okay, he's only got 5. You go, okay, if you don't get your butt in there, y'all could have came with a verdict today. Okay. However, I am getting my intuition kicking in that they got rid of that troublesome juror. Okay, they got rid of that troublesome juror, but still they got a clash, personalities in there. Okay, but I think that he's going to be found guilty. I mean, we know he's guilty. Okay, we know he's guilty. If we look at the charge, we're looking at the charges, and we saw the case. Dude, you're guilty. You should have took a plea. Okay. Oh, by the way, that's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, I have come to the conclusion, my thoughts, and looking and doing these cards. He should be paying me. Okay, but he don't like to pay nobody anyway. Okay, he might try to traffic me. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. Anyway, okay. I've come to the conclusion in my mind, and you can disagree with me or not, okay? Perfectly fine. That my feeling is that let me burn the incense. Ooh, let me get it started, honey. Get me an incense going, okay? Yes. Oh, wait, I think I'm going to get me some, my anti-stress. Okay? You know, this stuff really works. Okay? In case you didn't know that. Works for me. I like the anti-stress, and the other one was meditation. Those are two of my faves. Okay. Now, I come to the conclusion that Diddy did not go for a deal, okay? In his mindset, he's a psychopath and narcissist anyway, okay? So they think they're smarter than everybody else anyway. So anyway, with that said, that if he went for a deal, okay, he could not take a deal without making a guilty plea. That's the whole purpose of a deal, okay, is to get you to plead guilty in exchange for a lesser sentence, okay? Diddy was trying to do no time, okay? His backup, he probably was thinking his backup is going to come in, okay? My backup will be here any minute, even though they didn't show up. But I'm just saying, this is his mindset. My backup's going to be here any minute, okay? I ain't taking no deal. F you, boo, 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 boo. Okay, right? So as the trial goes on and on and on, and they've come to him, I don't know how many times, but they come to him more than once for a deal. And he's turned it down. Okay, right? Keeping hope alive. Ain't nothing wrong with keeping hope alive. Okay. Another thing, too, is when he took it to the jury, okay, because of his past and what he's comfortable with, he said he's going to take it all the way because all he got to do is jury tampering. All he got to do is pay him some money because he's so used to paying people money and they shutting up. That's my theory, okay? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm thinking his thought process was. I'm not taking a deal because if I take a deal, I got to do time. I'm not doing any time, okay? So I'm going to take it to the jury. Either somebody's going to come to my rescue, okay, with that decision, or I can pay. Well, he's in jail, but somebody will pay the jury or whatever. And I don't doubt that they didn't do that. Yeah, it's over. Hey, beauty over 50, yeah, girl. That's right. Once you sit down, it's a wrap, girl. Okay? Got me standing up there for all this time and these people getting on my damn nerves, okay? I want this and I want that. Well, it said this and it said that. And I be wanting to say, I don't give a damn what it said. This what you you can't say that. It's too many times I read through my mind. And then get mad and complain if I don't give them the deal. Okay. And basically what they're saying is the customer's always right. Give them the deal. Okay. And they just be lying, getting over on me. Okay. So when they say they losing money, I don't want to hear it. Okay. I don't want to hear it. Not to mention, okay, when I walk through the store and I see the stuff mislabeled, okay, myself, you got 4 products, 4 of the same products, and you got the wait, not 4 the product in 4 different places with 4 different prices. I said, now, and I told my boss, I said, now see, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Now I don't know who did it, but whoever did it, I feel like they did it on purpose. Because how can you make that mistake? How can you put the same thing? This was it some curtain rods? It was some curtain rods, okay? And they had the same curtain rods, same length, everything. Because I looked, okay, in 4 different spots with 4 different prices. Didn't even turn the price, because if I can't find a spot and there's an empty spot, what I'll do is I will take the price out and turn backwards so you can't see it and hang the item up there. Okay. See what I'm saying? So at least you have to ask someone the price, but I'm not putting it in a wrong spot, so to speak. Okay. Girl, them folks be up there, honey, putting that stuff in the wrong spot. Just negligent. Be negligent. Okay. Right. But anyway, that is my take on. Oh, let me pull some cards. Okay, so what we gonna ask? What is Diddy and you know what? I wonder if they is. Let me see. Did they tell? They didn't tell the charges though. Okay. They said they. Okay. They said they reached a verdict on 4 of the 5 charges, but remained deadlocked on the most serious count, racketeering conspiracy. Okay, so racketeering conspiracy. Okay, is that RICO? That's the most serious charge. Okay, and the thing about it is, I was thinking about that earlier too today. It came to my mind that racketeering with the people, the witnesses that they provided, okay, I felt like they didn't have enough witnesses to pound that trafficking, that racketeering charge, trafficking. Okay, I feel like he's got the human trafficking because he was paying people. And you know what? I seen somebody made a comment that what was his name? What was that millionaire Playboy? What was the Playboy Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner, the Playboy Mansion. And somebody made a reference to the Playboy Mansion, okay, was doing the same thing, okay. Nobody had a problem with it, okay. But that was back in the day. See what I'm saying? They didn't have those charges. They didn't have no RICO charges back then with the Playboy Mansion and stuff like that, and racketeering and all that. They didn't have that. Matter of fact, that's probably a reason why they did put that in there, okay? Because of the Playboy Mansion. He flying folks out, okay? Right? So I just thought I would point that out there. You know, but so the okay, and I believe the most serious charge, the conspiracy, traffic, what is it? Okay, racketeering conspiracy. What did he say? I think tomorrow they're gonna come to tomorrow they're gonna come to a conclusion. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You only got one more count, okay? And if you got any damn sense, okay, come to a conclusion, okay, because you can still come to a conclusion of not guilty, but he's still guilty on the other counts, okay? He's still going to prison, okay? As soon as the verdict is read, they go, what is the deputy come over there to the side and stay behind you? And you'll be like, what the hell? Put your arms behind your back. Well, wait a minute, okay? Okay, wait a minute, my ass. We've been sitting up here, okay, invested in your little BS, okay, for months now. It's going down. Your time is up. So this is, okay, this is the charge for okay, so both sides are saying that it's too early. It's too early in the deliberations, okay, the jury deliberations for you guys to just give up, okay? Oh, we can't decide. See, they want to go home. They want to go home, okay? And, okay, it just came to me. They want to go home, right? And they want to go home for the weekend. You better come up with a decision. Okay, because for the jury, okay, to say we give it up, and you only been in there, okay, what, 2 days, a day and a half, and just before a holiday when we got the whole week, you can deliberate. Oh no, boo-boo. Okay, let me open up the court. Okay, Thursday for your ulcers. Okay, there you go. See what I'm saying? And 2 is tomorrow, Wednesday. The court is closed on Friday for whatever reason, okay? Usually, oh no, that would be Friday though. Okay, so that throws that thought out the window. But usually, if they're smart, they will make that deliberation the sooner the better. Come to that conclusion and just finish the case. So we ain't got to come back here, okay? Because if you think you're gonna sit up there and delay, you're gonna be sitting there all day picking your nose. How about that? You're gonna be sitting there all day picking your nose, okay? So you might as well go on and come to a conclusion, okay? Now, my thing is, me personally, okay, and probably y'all, we could care less. We don't have no dog in the fight, okay? But we know he's guilty. I don't care if you don't find him guilty on all the charges, okay? But I do feel you should find him guilty on something. Hey now. Nah, Diddy's already in jail. He ain't no. Okay, he ain't in jail. I mean, he's already in jail. Okay, this verdict, okay, is sending him to prison. He's taking the prison bus. He's getting a ride, a free ride, and it's not in the pink Cadillac either, or the big one. Hey, I'ma buy you a drink. Okay, that is what the prosecution is gonna say when this is all over. Okay. Shorty, what you think about that? I got money in the bank. Yeah. When it's all said and done, I'm gonna buy you a drink. Yeah, I think he's going to prison. Yeah, he's going to prison. Okay. They definitely prove the prostitution. And that's why, I don't know if you guys were aware when they sent another note to the judge. They wanted to review the testimony on one of the witnesses, okay? And that particular witnesses, that was a male witness, okay? I guess they were stuck on the prostitution, okay, charge. The man said on the witness stand that he got paid, Okay, he got paid for having sex with Cassie. He said it. That means he got paid. They had to review that. Maybe they forgot, or they forgot his answer or whatever, but they had to review that. So that obviously, okay, they reviewed it, seeing that he did say that. So, oh, guilty. Mhm. Okay. So now all they have to do is on this conspiracy charge, which is the most serious charge. And I believe this is the charge that carries life. Okay. I don't. Well, that's something the witnesses probably have a dilemma with. Okay, please give this man life. Okay, so he don't get out, get some time. Okay, now if it's life, it's life. If it's not, it's not. Okay, but you deserve to be sitting down somewhere, and God make you sit still so you can think about what you've done. Not that it may matter, but maybe it does. I don't know, over time. Well, here's the thing about it. Okay, he was into some freaky deaky stuff. I think that this little cult thing that he was in, this sex cult, and the drugs, and he went too far. Okay, see, because when you're doing all them drugs, you open yourself for all them demons, sex demons, jealous demons, all these demons. Okay, and your mind, you're just your emotions and everything is intensified. Okay, whereas if you were not on drugs, a situation wouldn't be that serious. Okay, if you were, it makes a big difference. Believe me, I know it makes a big difference. Okay, and what was going on? Okay, a lot of the time, probably most of the time, and the reason why he was having sex so much. First of all, you get old. Okay, you get old, and he was in some sex cult that felt like the act of sex generates energy. Okay, that was their belief. Okay, now we know after a good piece of gang, okay, you tired, you ready to smoke a cigarette and go to bed. But they feel that it's energized and you're getting this energy, okay? And that was the thing with the people being in the room. Okay, you know how when people were talking about they were drugged and they found themselves in a room with other people. Okay, well, the other people, they're in the room, okay, and they're looking at these acts of sex. If they weren't performing it on, you probably were. But anyway, they're looking at these acts of sex, okay, as giving them energy. They're getting energy from this, okay. That's how you know it's called something. I mean, what the hell? What makes you think, oh, okay, right. That's just like the Illuminati. The Illuminati feel that there is energy and they can retrieve that energy from the chakra, from the root chakra, which is your booty hole. Okay. And they can gain this energy and empowerment and wishes come true and all this kind of stuff. Cult. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't, and some man came up with that. And you get these Looney Tunes, okay? Somebody come up with an idea, some stupid idea like that, okay? And you actually got Looney Tunes that will follow some crap like that. I think he came up with it, okay, so he can have sex with the people, okay? And all of a sudden, they got jumped on board. He made a cult out of it. It ended up being a cult. But anyway, so the Illuminati, okay, they want to get to this root chakra, and the only way to get to the root chakra is through the back, okay? And two is the child. They like to do it to the children because the children are innocent. They're not all they don't have knowledge, so it's easy to mold them basically, okay? But somebody, you know how Child molest manipulative, okay. Predators are manipulative, okay. So anything, a way that they can get to what they want. I know it's against the law, okay, or people may not agree with it, but they may agree with it, okay, if I present it to them like this. See what I'm saying? That part. Yeah, and all those freak off. And that's what she was telling. That's what Cassie was telling them. That they were not parties, they were rituals. Do you remember that? Okay. That's what she was telling the courtroom. They were not parties, the freak off parties. They were not parties, they were actual rituals where the people, they're standing there, okay, and they're either engaging, okay, or uh, uh, observing, okay, the energy, the sex act, whatever the sex act may be, and apparently they get you in that room and turn you every which way but loose, okay. And so by these people, these type of people think by humiliating you, okay, and making you feel less than makes them feel more than. Okay. And with that feeling, they have interpreted that to be energy. Oh, I feel much better about myself. Oh, I'm energetic now, okay? Because you sitting over there feeling embarrassed, ashamed, violated, and every negative feeling there can be. And that's because all the positivity, I guess, is coming on them. This is their thought process. Not mine. Okay. And this is all alleged, entertainment purposes only, okay? But that's the way they look at it. Remember that cult with the Cupid people? Was it the Cupid? Or the Milky Way? The Milky Way. Now that I mean, folks, okay, they had found there was this house. I don't know how many bedrooms it had, but they had bunk beds, okay, and they found the people that in that house. It was like a boys' home, under the guise of a boys' home or something like that. When all the people were in the bed, neatly laying in the bed, and they were dead. Okay. Come to find out, some of them were even castrated. I believe self-castration or whatever. But anyway, okay. They start looking into this. Okay, right. Come to find out, it was actually a cult. And the belief system is that if they die, that they're gonna ride the Milky Way. Boy, you big dummy. Okay. First of all, what do you want to ride the Milky Way for? I, it, that's the theory. That's what they saying. I don't know how much somebody got to put some more into it because it's just hard for me to agree with that. Okay, to find out that y'all didn't I think it was like 6 people. Y'all didn't all killed yourselves. Some of y'all castrated yourself, thinking that y'all gonna ride the Milky Way. Hades Comet. Hades Comet. That was it. Milky Way. Hades Comet. That was it. They thought they was gonna ride. Oh my God. The heaven. Oh, that was Heaven's Gate. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what they because I thought that that one in Texas, Waco. I thought that was Heaven's Gate. I don't know. I don't keep up with them fools, okay? Because you can't tell me no mess like that and get me to doing religion. That right there, that just tell me, okay. But people are so gullible and so lost, okay? And they went for that. Wow. Yeah, I wonder if they on Hades Comet. Okay, because the thing about it is, if you own Hades Comet, okay, I guess you go, yeah, you would have to be dead because you can't breathe. Ain't no oxygen out there in the galaxy. That branch divide, that branch divians. Okay. So let's look at some cards. I want to see what some cards is gonna say. Okay, about this situation. Okay, let's look at how these jurors are feeling now. We want to know because there's a feeling now because they've all come to an agreement. Okay, on the 4 counts, they only got 1 to go. So okay, you got plenty of time to deliberate tomorrow. Fresh, okay, all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Okay, and you should be out of there by noon. Okay, so the underlying card is the Fool. Okay, the Fool. Underneath it all, that must be Diddy. Okay, he is underneath it all, huh? This is all behind him. Yeah. Oh yeah, and you know that karma, the card was coming up in his when I was doing the readings. Okay, and another card that I kept seeing a lot was he got a lot of negative cards. A lot of cards was the 10 of Pentacles. I mean the 10 of Swords. Okay, being stabbed in the back. Okay, there was a lot of devil in the details. He got, matter of fact, on one reading it was the devil and the death card. I was like, whoa. Okay, and then in the other deck of cards here, I got the coffin twice. I ain't never got the coffin. Okay, I got the coffin on twice in his readings, and I'm like, ooh. Well, that's the thing. He always was in big videos. Okay, Suge Knight made a comment. Okay, they was somewhere. Oh, it was an award show, and I think they got an award. And Suge Knight was telling them to come on over to Death Row Records, okay, where your manager won't be all up in the video. Well, that was the shot at Diddy. Apparently, okay, the people that he signed to Bad Boy Records, okay, he got to be in the video. Like that's a contract. That was part of the contract. Okay, that was funny. They told him, okay, to come over to Death Row Records, okay, we'll hook you up. Okay, so let me see what I'm getting here. I'm getting the Ace of Cups, the 10 of Cups, okay, and there's definitely some emotions. There's an overflow of love, and then we have the 4 of Swords, okay. So the 4 of Swords is okay, for the jury. I got to keep my mind because my mind wants to go back and forth. Okay, I got to make myself aware of what I am focusing on. And the jury, okay, the 4 of Swords is rest, okay, recuperation, okay. And like I said, how is the jury feeling? Okay, they got emotions going in here with these cups, 10 of Cups, and Ace of Cups, okay. So they're happy to go home. They're happy to go home, okay, and get some rest. Bam! Okay, then we have the Strength card, okay, because they're going to need it for tomorrow. We have the Lovers, okay, so they're going to be together. There's a union, okay, they got to get back together tomorrow, okay, so they're going to meet their strength. And then we have Feminine Power. Oh, I got the power. Oh, but that's in reverse. Okay. So, okay, so there's a bit of personal feelings going on here. Okay. in the strength and their personal feelings, okay? They've been through it apparently today. Now, the center of all these cards, well, it's not like I threw a whole bunch, but in the middle is the strength card, okay? The strength card. And around the surrounding them, we have the Five of Swords, okay, in reverse. So all the other cards are in the upright position. We only have 2 cards out of the 9 that are out of the 10 that are in upright position, that are reversed. 2 cards that are reversed, and that's the Five of Swords and the Empress. And so the Five of Swords is there they a bit of sacrificing. They're feeling us. Okay, so they are feeling a sense, okay, of because they couldn't get off the hook for that last count, and then okay, they are feeling grounded though at the same time, and then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so they are they're gonna come in smarter. Okay, they're gonna come in smarter. Let me see if there's any more cards left. We got the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and we have the Two of Cups. And this right here is chemistry. I'm not reading all the words, but I'm reading the words that would apply to the energy. And holding the line, persistence, okay, maintaining. Okay, so these wands, the Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands. So we got some action going, okay, and emotional action at that. Emotional action, okay. Anybody want to ask a question? I don't have to read your horoscope. I mean your future. I mean just a general question you might want me to ask the cards. Let me see another day. You want me to ask? It could be the Diddy trial. Okay, with the Diddy trial, anybody want to ask a question? It could be personal, non-personal. Okay, don't be shy. So anyway, we're gonna give these folks some time to get their videos together. There you go, y'all. The Diddler. This was back in 2018. And even then, it looks like he's got a little gray hair going. Okay. But now, okay, yeah. So if the racketeering charge he's facing up to life. Okay. I don't know. That's the maximum. What's the minimum? See, because if they can't come to terms on the racketeering charge, okay, there would be a good chance that they won't give him life. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't get life. But that's wait a minute. Okay, let me back up here. That's if the jury decides his fate. You can have the jury sentence you, or you can have the judge sentence you. But I don't think the judge would even give him life. I mean, the man is 55 years old. Okay, he qualifies for the 55 plus community. When is his birthday? Yeah, he should be getting mail from AARP. Okay, they should be sending him mail. Okay, they're saying that around 5, there was a note sent to the judge, okay, telling them that they have, okay, on 4 of the charges, but okay, they were uh they were not unanimous. They were not united, okay, in agreement on the racketeering charge, okay, due to unpursuable views held by members on both sides. Okay, so that tells me that some of them agreed with the racketeering charge, and then some of them was like, nah. You gotta do more than that. You gotta come more correct than that. Okay, and the thing about they may need to remind the juries, okay, on this racketeering charge is that even if you find him guilty on the charge, okay, the maximum is life. It's not guaranteed life, okay? It's the maximum. That's all you can give them, okay? So in other words, you can't give them death, okay? Now, I don't, I just don't think that me personally don't think that these charges deserve life imprisonment, okay? However, we do have to look at the age of the defendant, okay? And any sentence for him could be life. You do know that allegedly he is suffering from HIV, allegedly, and herpes, okay? Y'all not saying nothing? But so, you know, and okay, he's going to get all his health benefits in prison, but it just ain't the same. It's just not the same if you were in the free world, okay? You got to submit, if you ain't falling out, okay, and they got to take you to emergency, you have to submit a claim, okay? They have to approve it, come back to you, give you an appointment, and come back to you, okay? And some of them guards can even be really nasty, okay, and not even tell you that you have an upcoming appointment. They might just come to your room and just tell you, okay, you got they taking you to the infirmary. They call it the infirmary, okay, in prison. Okay, the prison has its own doctor's office. Okay. The only time you go out is when you go to the actual hospital, okay? But if you're getting a checkup, okay, you need to be examined, okay, and all that, they are going to see you first in the infirmary. That's how that goes, okay? Now, you know, I'm gonna tell you, there's one deck, I'm telling you right now, there's one deck I think I'm going to get rid of, okay? One of these decks, okay? Let me show it to you. Dang, what did I do with it? I might have thrown it away already. Okay. It's one of these decks. Must be on the bottom. No. I didn't even open. Where is the? I did something with that deck. I don't know where it's at. But it's just one deck. No, it's not Twin Flames. And I don't appreciate that deck because it's got this little voodoo face to me. Okay. And every time I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. Okay. See, look at that face. Okay. Now, I don't think anything of this, okay, until I start to read. Okay, I start shuffling the cards and I ask to read, and it gives me some kind of effed up answer, okay, like it's personally talking to me. Okay. I don't appreciate that. Let's see, okay. See if I can give you an example. Is it going to act right? Okay. And I'm just like, now this is the yes or no deck. Okay. And it'll give me some answer. Okay. Nah, these are nice. These are nice cards on here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Give me some little screwed up answer. Okay. Now, what do we want to ask? We want to ask, okay, and I usually pull 3 cards, okay? It don't matter if I pull one, it gives me some kind of answer, okay? We want to ask, okay, will Sean Diddy Combs be found guilty tomorrow? We said tomorrow, okay? If the jury comes to a decision tomorrow, we want to know, is it going to be found guilty? Now, they could have found him guilty. We'll see. But I think tomorrow, okay, so we'll do 3 cards. See what it is, okay? Take a chance. There is no guarantee. Only do it once. Say, this deck, it's not compatible. It's just not compatible. Let's look at the bottom cards. Ask your father. Don't ask me, ask your father. See what I'm saying? Okay. Reconsider your approach. Oh, now they want me to reconsider my approach. Okay. And make a list of why. But then the next card says, I know, you see, oh, see what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like that. What you say, Ouija? Yeah, that's like a Ouija. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the way I feel. You know what? I do feel that way. And I'm like, you know what? This deck has to go. I got all these decks out of here. I have all these decks. And I got them because I don't want to use the same decks. It makes a difference in these decks. Okay. And that's why I got them, because some different decks I noticed hit me different. But that one right there, see what I'm saying? And it'll come up with something just like that. That's a second or third time it can't ask your father. Ooh, just came to me. Ask your father. Ask God. But that's not the vibes I get. That is not the vibes I get. Okay. So we're going to ask the Kipper. Okay. Because we got some different energy. And this is back in Victorian times. Okay. But I do like the deck. Okay. I like the deck. I like them, pretty much all of them. But that one, that's the least. Matter of fact, that's not even least. I don't like it. Matter of fact, let me put it over here so I can remember to throw it in the garden. Because I don't like the way that deck answers. Okay, it ain't rocket science, and it's supposed to be a yes or no deck. So why all the cards should be yes or no or maybe. How about that? Let me tell it. Okay. So what I want to ask the cards is, okay, the verdict. Okay. Or no, let's break it in first. Okay. Can you tell us the energy, emotions, okay, surrounding this jury on the Diddy trial? Okay, because they came up with that verdict on 4 counts, but they're stuck on that 5th count. So, what can you tell us on this 5th count? What's really going on? Now, these cards don't have the explanations on them, but they do come with a book. Okay, but I'm gonna underneath it all. Underneath it all is the official person. Okay, underneath it all. Okay, and due to the fact that this is a jury trial, I'm going to take it as like the judge, okay, underneath it all. Okay, so we have the main female. We have concern, despair. He's thinking, okay. Unexpected income. Okay. Now, this is the jury, okay, and what they're feeling, okay. And of course, because we have different people, we're going to get different views, different energies, okay. And one of them is a female, okay. And she looks to be ready to get this over with and go celebrate the weekend, okay. She looked like she could rather be somewhere else. But we also have this man right here. And he looks a bit concerned, okay. He looks a bit concerned. And he might be worried that he may not make his he may not be able to barbecue, okay, like he does every year. And this year, that's cause for concern. Okay. Then we have somebody that's feeling despair. Okay. They just like, oh man, okay, I gotta go back there again and listen to this. Okay. And then we have somebody that's in thought. Somebody that's in their thoughts. Okay. We have unexpected income. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to be monetary, okay? It could be, maybe somebody even had an unexpected idea, okay? Or shenanigans. Somebody feels like it's a long road ahead, okay? It's a long road ahead, okay? There's a message, okay? There is a message. And the message has already been read because it's open. Okay, so that might be the message that they gave the judge, that they couldn't come to a agreement on the last charge. Okay, but we got some courtship. Okay, so they're gonna have to get it together. And then we have a message of concern. Okay, so this message of concern, okay, and this message, this open message, okay, would definitely be concerning if they could not come to an agreement. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull 3 more cards because we have 12 jurors. Okay, so let's be fair. We have a mature man, okay, and there's a thief in the camp. Okay, there's a thief in the camp. Somebody doesn't have the right intentions, okay, There's a privileged lady. So we got a Karen. We got a Karen in the group, okay? And we got a Pookie. Pookie the thief, okay? And then we got a mature man, okay? So we got grandpa, okay? That's in there too. So that's on the jury, okay? And the different feelings and the dynamics going on with the jury, okay? With the jury, okay? I want to do, and then I'll get off of here, okay? I don't want to hold up you guys' time, okay? But I want to just ask again. We're going to do twin flames. We're going to do twin flames. I mean, I call it 10 flames. Twin flames. I don't know why I get this deck mixed up, but I do like it. I like it. I like it because, see, you have the explanation if it's upright or if it's in reverse. Okay, right? And regardless of what way the card comes out, the writing is so that you're able to read it. You don't have to turn it to read it. And I can put cards because the reading, okay, let me show you. The way the reading comes out on top, see how it comes out on top? I can slide the other cards over it. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So it allows me more room and it gives me directly to the reading and not, okay, get confused. That's what I like about this deck. Now, some of the decks, the way the writing is maybe on the bottom, so I can't stack them up like that. But I can do it another way, I guess, okay? Yeah, I'd have to bring it down instead of slide it up. But I want to know, okay, since we didn't come to a verdict yesterday, we didn't come to a verdict today, but we do have an idea on the verdict. So we're just going to ask the cards, okay, if they can reveal what the verdict will be on this trial for Sean Diddy Combs. And by the way, these cards are familiar with the case. Okay, underneath it all, bottom card is the 9 of coins, okay? So rewards for labor, it's in the upright position. Taking it easy, fulfillment, freedom, okay? So I'm going to take it that this particular card underneath it all, fulfillment, freedom, is that tomorrow will be a decision. And everybody will be feeling like they fulfilled their American duties, okay? And freedom, feel of patriotism, and it's the 4th of July, and they did their part, okay? So we have the 3 of Swords, that's heartbreak, okay, disappointment. We have the Hangman, and we have Temperance, okay? Now, Temperance is a neutral card, okay? So we just gonna be neutral. A Temperance is patience, okay? Just chill. That's okay. Just chill. Okay. And then we have the Hangman. Okay. So, we have a reconciliation. Okay. And then we have the Hangman where there's uncertainty, delay, resist, stalling, lack of focus. Okay. That's what we have on the first row. Then we have the 6 of Wands, We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, and we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, now the Six of Cups talk about congratulations. Okay, congratulations, this is over. They were successful in coming to an agreement. Remembering the past is the Six of Cups. Okay, in reverse. Revisiting the past. Okay, someone returns from the past. Nostalgia. And we also have dishonest, lack of direction for the Eight of Cups in reverse. Lack of direction, okay, dishonest with the self and other people, staying for the wrong reasons, okay, faking happiness. Okay. Then we have the High Priestess, Page of Cups in reverse, and we have the Hierophant. Okay, so we have a subconscious mind. Okay, so there's some mysteries in the High Priestess, some secrets. Got some secrets going on. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse, broken dreams. Okay, canceled events. I guess they're gonna have to cancel that party that they were gonna have. That's an event. Okay, and then we have religious traditions. Okay, conforming institutions. Okay, the prison is an institution, and you see the man, the priest. They do have the priest in the prison. Matter of fact, he's pretty much dressed like that in the prison, unless they changed. Okay, but anyway. So then we have the King of Wands, natural born leader. We have the King of Swords, mind over matter. And then we have the Eight of Wands, okay? So soaring, okay, calming, gaining momentum, okay? Soaring high in the sky, the Eight of Wands, action. We got action, okay? So I also like to read these cards going down because they give me a better understanding. And oh, did I miss this? The Hangman, resisting surrender. Ooh. Okay, so this is kind of telling me that there is going to be a guilty verdict and it will be tomorrow. It's coming in quick. Okay, these people want to go home. Okay, so tell us more. I'll do one more pull. Tell us more about this outcome on the Diddy trial. Can we get a little bit more information? Clarity on the Diddy trial? Y'all go over there, okay? Anna's, let me put it in here. Anna's intuition, okay? I have to have at least 50 people. I'm gonna show you how it's spelled. There it is. Anna's Intuition. Can you please go over there and subscribe to my channel because I have to have at least 50 subscribers in order for me to just go live. It don't matter where I'm going live. It's just to go live. Just to go live on the desktop, I have to have at least 50 subscribers. Okay? And that's what they were telling me. I thought it was 500, but no, it's just 50. I guess, you need an audience. Okay. So I could go live and you guys can ask your questions and engage if you want to over there. That would be really cool and will help me out. It'll also help out the algorithm, the algorithm. Okay. The algorithm where goes by, it doesn't just go by likes, it goes by everything. Okay, it also goes by engagement, like you guys are engaging with me now. Okay, the algorithm picks that up. Okay, also how many people have come in and out the room. Okay, because everybody's going in and out the room, so it helps. Okay, the more people the better, put it to you like that. The more people the better. And not only that, okay, it's better to give you a report. It's okay. You get it's able more people, so it can give you a more truthful response or report, whatever they want to call it. Okay, so we want to get a little bit more insight on this verdict, and we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, in reverse, and that is emotional anguish. Unresolved, all that negativity right there on the Nine of Swords in reverse, honey. Regret, emotional baggage, past life trauma to heal, guilt, intense feelings, unresolved issues. Ooh, we got the Fool, the Hangman, the Three of Cups. So the Fool, okay. So now the Fool can be new beginnings, new opportunities, okay, carefree, okay, or it could just be that, the Fool, okay. It's upright. And then we have the Hangman, okay, and this is going to be a new perspective, an aha moment, okay, awakening, surrender, epiphany, release, let go. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is under the influence. See, and it's in reverse. See, they all drinking. So heavy partying, someone else's influence. Okay. Now, that could be in regards to the jury on getting out of here, okay, and going and having them a few drinks because they're going to need it, okay, with just letting go and not having to deal with it. It could be a lot of people. That could be the defendants who testified. They may feel a sense of relief. They may go out and celebrate. Oh, that's a good question. Okay, let me finish this one and we will read on that one. And the thing about it is, you asked that question. I hear a lot of people talk about he's just a dead man. Okay, if he gets out, he's a dead man. So it doesn't really matter. I hate to say it like that, okay? But it's like it doesn't matter if he kill himself or not, because if he gets out, they want to kill him. And if he goes in, he can kill himself. Okay. He might try to pull R. Kelly, huh? Now, didn't R. Kelly take them pills or whatever, saying they forced him to take the medication? That got real hush real quick, huh? Ooh, what's up with that? Y'all heard about R. Kelly got rushed to the hospital, saying they trying to kill him? Now, I ain't heard nothing. Have you? I ain't heard no more about it. We got him in there and gave him some act right. And he can't be seen for a few days, you know? till his wounds heal. Anyway, you never know. Okay. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. Okay. So we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So changing the outcome. Okay. Making a comeback, reconcile, over it, repair, moving on. Okay. And we got the Tower. It all falls down. A shocking event. And, okay, we got the Tower with the Hangman. And the Hangman is an aha moment, along with the Tower, a shocking event. Okay. Now, in the Tower, usually in the Tower, you see the things all falling out the tower. Okay. The people falling out the tower. Okay. So it's saying that it could be an aha moment. We got the Three of Cups under the influence, and then we have the Ten of Coins, the love of money in reverse. Okay. Ooh. Old money, married for money, bankrupt, contracts, inherited, family feud. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, with the Tower and the Ten of Swords, that's not looking good. Then we have the Ten of Cups, storybook ending. Okay. We have the Sun. Okay. So this going to shine some light on this situation. And then we have the end of a chapter, the world. Okay. We have the world upright. So that means there's going to be an ending. There's going to be this trial. They're going to have a verdict. Okay. Capiche? They're going to have a verdict. And it looks like we got the Fool, the Hangman. Let me get 3 more cards. Okay. Woo. And we got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Ooh. The Queen of Swords, okay, in reverse. Six of Cups, okay. Ooh, we got a solar eclipse, y'all. Now, what this says is devoid of the Queen of Swords, devoid in reverse, is devoid of emotions. Harsh, pessimistic, critical, calculating, okay, abrupt. Then we have the Six of Cups, okay. There is comforting, connection, tenderness, sweet things in life. So your mama's probably going to come and give you some hugs and before she says goodbye. And then we have the solar eclipse, okay. The sun is coming up. So things, we have big changes are coming, okay. So this card is telling me that big changes are coming in about 6 months, okay. In about 6 months, find your inner truth, catalyst for change, transformation. So trigger beginning. So there's going to be something coming up in 6 months with this verdict, okay. So I think that they're going to come in and find him guilty. Okay, let me just say that. They're going to come in here and find him guilty. And, okay, he going to act a fool with the fool card, okay. The Ten of Swords reversed, okay. Somebody's wants to stab you in the back, but they not, okay. They're going to play it cool. A storybook ending. Now, storybook ending makes like it could sound good, but it may sound bad. Okay, it could be bad for the person who gets sent to jail, but for us, okay, I knew it. Okay, he was guilty. Your storybook ending on criminals. Okay, on the bad man. Then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so he's probably gonna be sitting there, okay, and just shaking his head. Okay, it's gonna be an aha moment. It's gonna be a shock. We got the hangman, okay, looking from another perspective, okay, and with the tower, everything falling out, okay, that's another perspective, okay. The sun shining light on the situation, and then we have some comforting connections. We got the Three of Cups in reverse, okay. So that's just like an illusion because you've been drinking. We have the Ten of Coins in reverse. So all that money that you would have, okay, is going to be gone. Financial ruin in reverse. Yeah, they said, okay, was it saying poison is his food? I don't know. When I read it, they was talking about the guards had them take some medicine, but the way they did it, like they put them in the room and made them take it or something like that. Okay, well, yeah, for poisoning. I don't know. I just haven't heard anything. Have you heard anything since then? Okay, and then we have the sun. Okay, so we're back on the Ten of Coins, financial ruin. Okay, the world. It's gonna come to an end. Okay, not that the world is coming to an end or he's coming to an end, but this situation, this trial is coming to an end because that's what we're trying to. This verdict, okay, is going to end it. And then we have the solar eclipse. That's the sun, okay, which is going to be hidden by the moon. So there's supposed to be some change coming. Okay. Now you wanted to know, is he going to kill himself if he's convicted? See if I should use the same deck or maybe we'll use both of them. Okay, I want to use my twin flames and this card. Okay. Will Diddy off himself? Okay, or will he try to harm himself if he gets found guilty tomorrow? Cut his wrist, slit his throat, or the more conventional method that they use in prison, okay, is hang themselves. Now, I mean in jail, or in prison. If he's convicted, okay, he will be suited and booted for the next train coming. That's usually how it goes. But I've never had a jury trial. Okay. But you're convicted. Oh, no, he won't. Okay. He won't be, well, he could be. I don't know. I think he will stay there in jail until his sentencing date. Okay. Once he gets sentenced, I think he will be transported off to whatever prison he's going to be going to. Okay. They don't tell you in advance what prison you're going to be going to. Okay. They want to make sure you ain't got nobody parked out on the trail. Okay. And try to off the folks and rescue so you can try to make a run for it. Okay. But when you do get there, okay, you get in receiving. Okay. That's when you go through the health checks. Okay. And anything wrong with you, okay, and the medications, are you on any medications? They'll, okay, order your prescriptions, okay, they'll give you a checkup, check you for HIV, AIDS, herpes, or what, okay, they check you for sexually transmitted diseases, okay. Now, I don't know if they check you for AIDS, because when I went to prison, and the times that I went to prison, it was optional. I opted in, okay? I opted to take the test both times, okay? But, okay, it was optional. I don't know how it is now, but he's already, allegedly, he already has HIV. So he needs to report that so he can get his medication. Okay. Now, oh, that's another one. Okay. He can stop taking his medication. He can refuse the medication. He don't have to take it. And he can allow himself, if it hasn't already, to turn into full-blown AIDS and kick the bucket. Okay. But anyway. Or maybe he'll come to that if he's convicted, which I'm pretty sure he will be. He may come to that decision somewhere down the line. Who knows? It's optional. I'll tell you that. Okay, he doesn't have to take that medication. Okay, however, he will be contagious to other people. He was, he was. Oh, okay. That refusing to eat. You talking about a while back? Okay, when this started to really unfold, I guess when he started to realize, get mad when nobody was coming to his rescue quick enough, and he stopped eating. And he started looking real bad. What that was, he may have said he wasn't eating, okay, but what they think that was something behind his HIV status and not getting his medication. So he coming in there looking all bad, okay? He hadn't had his medication, okay? And that could take you out too. You start looking bad because he really need that medication. So let's see if Diddy is gonna off himself if he gets convicted. If they send me to prison, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay. The overall energy, okay, is the star. Lack of faith. Lack of faith. Hopeless, negativity, bored, okay? Now, if that were the only card, if I was just picking one card, I would tell you, yes, he is going to try to off himself, okay? Because he's going to feel hopeless. He's going to lack any faith. He's going to feel despair, not to mention bored, because you're not going to get all that attention and you're not getting all that activity going back and forth like you were at a trial, okay? But there's hope. But he may not see it with this card in reverse, the star card in reverse, okay, is what it's saying. So we have the moon, secrets, something hidden, okay. We have the 10 of cups, okay. What is it? Oh, wishes fulfilled, okay. Temperance in reverse. So that's excess, impatient, discord, imbalance. Let's see. We want to see what's surrounding, because see, some of this surrounding cards could change the meaning of the card. Now, the center card on this is it's the Knight of Wands. Oh, my bad. The Knight of Wands, okay. Oh, the 10 of Cups, okay. That's not, okay. The Knight of Wands is the center card here, okay. I thought it was the 10 of Cups, okay. So dreams fulfilled is the 10 of Cups. And then we have the Knight of Swords, okay? Coming and going, talkative, okay? Impulsive, impatient. Then we have Temperance in reverse, which is lack of perspective, okay? Feeling impatient, okay? Self-indulgent. Knight of Wands, swept off your feet, okay? 2 of Cups, a loving exchange. A loving exchange, okay? The first thing that came to mind was saying goodbye to his mama. 5 of Wands, okay? Personality clashes. Five of Cups. Unwelcome change. And the Knight of Wands, unpredictable. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, okay, the feeling I get is, you said, will he might off himself? He might. There's definitely a possibility here with these cards, okay? He's emotional, okay? We got, he's out of balance. He's pissed. He's not feeling any hope. He feels doomed, okay? And unpredictable. There's no telling what he'll do. So that leads me to a possibility. There's a possibility that he may try to opt in. Now, in a high-profile case like this, don't they go on suicide watch first? Okay, I don't know. Was he on suicide watch? It was another question I wanted to ask and I forgot. Oh, I know what I was. We were going to look at the that same question on another deck of cards. That's what we were going to do. Okay. And I want to, okay, that's why I got it right here. Okay. It's all coming back to me. I was going to use the twin flames, and we're going to ask on the twin flames, we're going to ask you the same question. Let me get some instance in here because I feel a vibe. Lighter. Now, what could I have done with, oh, did I take it over there? Oh, I'm getting sweat behind my back. Yes, I certainly did take it over there. I got two lighters over there. I got these lighters all over the house. Well, all over. Okay, I got two in this room. Okay, one for this incense over here, one for that incense sitting up there. I got one in the kitchen right there. Then I got one, keep going, I got another one by the TV because I got some incense over there. And then I got another one on the other side of the living room, okay, where my chair is because I got some incense over there. I like the smell. I hope I don't take myself to the emergency from smoke inhalation, okay? But I'll be liking the smell. Okay. See. Woo! Did y'all see them flames? Oh, woo, girl. See, this is how people get negligent. I'm being negligent. Okay. I'm being negligent. Okay. Turn the freaking fan off first. Okay. There you go. Turn the fan off and then light it. Big dummy. Ooh. Yeah, I'm feeling the need for some smoke. Okay, we got questions. Ooh, that's the first time I made it around completely. Now, I can't sit here too long. The last time I sat with y'all, I'm looking at the time, okay, I can forget about that. The last time I sat with y'all, whew, it was over 2 hours. Girl, when I got up out this chair, this leg right here. Now, I told you my leg was messing up on me, but it was this one over here. But when I got up from this that lie, okay, this leg, honey, was hurting. It wasn't the leg. It was like, it felt like my upper thigh, right up there, my upper thigh. I'm saying it wasn't my hip, but then I think about it, it felt like a joint. So I guess that would be my hip, okay? And it was so sore. I tell y'all, it hurt to stand up, it hurt to sit down, it hurted to walk, it hurted to walk up the stairs, it hurted to sit on the toilet, it hurted to get up from the toilet. It hurt. Now I don't know what that was about or how I was sitting, but honey, and I can still feel it. That's what's alerting. That's what the alert is. Okay, I can still feel it right now. Okay, come on, cards, tell us. Okay. Will Diddy try to harm himself if he is convicted? and goes to prison. Well, he tried to do some harm to himself. Okay? Ooh. Yeah. But, what I was saying was, when they have a high profile case like that, okay, I don't know. Usually when somebody gets sentenced to life, okay, but just like he went on jail, when he went to jail at first, wasn't he on suicide watch? Okay, but I'm wondering, okay, if maybe that's when he went to jail, but I don't know if he gets to prison, he may be on suicide watch again. I mean, not that that made a difference. Wasn't Jeffrey Epstein on suicide watch? Wasn't he on suicide watch when they found him hanging? When they killed him, allegedly? Okay. Okay, people. These are my own thoughts, entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. Please use your own intuition when watching this, okay? We just here chilling, okay? So we're gonna cut the cards. I don't do an underlying card on these, but we'll do one. Let's just see. Be nosy. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Underneath it all, heartbreak, disappointment. Okay. And then 3 of Swords at that, because those are the 3 of Swords that go through the heart. That sounds like a yes. If I were to take just this card, that would be a yes. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay. We got emotions. Okay. We got female energy, healing, and all that kind of stuff. And we have, the Tower. Okay. And the 7 of Wands. Ooh. Okay. The 7 of Wands is defending yourself. I wonder, is he going to have to defend that booty hole? I mean, you come on now. It's going to cross your mind. After all we've heard out of this trial, it crosses your mind that the 7 of Wands, defending yourself, protecting, stand your ground, that you don't have to stand up for the booty hole, okay? 10 of Cups, okay? So we have some happiness, some harmony. 10 of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Cups is wishes fulfilled. Oh. But then we have the gift, okay? The 6 of Pentacles. Generosity, charity, support. So support stands out. 7 of Swords. Ooh, hiding and avoiding, lying, trickery. Okay. So 6 of Cups. Okay, nostalgia. Now, Cups is emotions for me. Okay, and he's got a whole row down going like this. Okay, if you want to see it, this whole row right here, column, is Cups. And then we have the Star and the Chariot, okay, going across. But going down, we have the Tower. We have the 6 of Pentacles, a gift, okay? And we have the Star, all eyes on me, hope and healing, okay? We have the 7 of Wands, so defending yourself at all costs. And we have the 7 of Swords, hiding, avoiding, okay? And the Chariot, moving forward, okay? So these are Wands, Swords. So we have some. So we got it. He be easy. Okay, let me get one more. Say he just be easy in here. Okay. We have the 2 of Swords. Okay. Well, he's gonna have to make a decision on that. He's gonna be stuck. He's at a stalemate on that one. Then we have the 7 of Cups, which is delusion. He's going to be delusional. And then we had a hangman. Okay. Now, sometimes I get the vibe, and I'm getting this vibe right now with this set. Okay. It's like a future, uh, uh, the present excuse me, not the future, the past. Okay. This is like going into jail. Okay. He's going to be emotional. Okay. We got the tower. You're going to feel like the world is crumbling, okay, and he's got to stay. He's gonna stand his ground. He's gonna protect himself, okay. And then we got this 10 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles, okay. He's emotional, okay. People are gonna be nice to him. Giving and receiving, okay. That's 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving, and then we have the 7 of Swords, okay. So the 7 of Swords tells me that even out of all this, you still gonna be up to your same old ways with the BS. Okay. Then we have the 6 of Cups. Okay. So you're gonna be going back in memory. Okay. Uh, um, um, Going back in the past, okay, remembering the good times you had and everything like that, okay. All eyes were on you when you were the star, okay. But now everything's moving fast, okay. And then we come to the future where you got a decision to make, okay. You are feeling delusional, and okay, you need to start looking. You're going to look at things in another perspective. Now, I don't know if that's a good perspective or a bad perspective, okay. But being that it's the hangman, I wouldn't think it would be all that good. Okay. Yeah. So interesting. That's interesting. Okay. That we come up with such a sound decision like that. Okay. So on this particular deck, I'm not really feeling yes. I'm not really feeling no. Okay. I am feeling emotions. It's just emotion that's taking me over. That's the way I am feeling, okay, on him. Matter of fact, since we're doing some twin flames, okay, what about his family? How are they going to be feeling? How are they feeling now? Okay, they've got part of this verdict in, okay. They got I don't know if they know the verdict, okay, but that they hear that these people have already decided on the first four, on the 4 of the counts. But the first count, the main count that he's facing, they are kind of stuck at, okay. And then after that, let's do some cards on that main count. Now, he still got 4 counts they've come to an agreement on. Okay, it could be guilty, it could be innocent, it could be a mixture of both. But 1 count is left. They haven't come to a decision on, and that's either or. There's no maybes about that, right? Okay, so how's his family feeling about all this that's going on that happened in the courtroom today? Okay, I like to get a feeling. And when I do my little spread that you guys see me do, okay, I like it because it gives me like kind of, when I read them, it starts giving me an understanding. The 6 of Swords, okay, leaving behind. Okay, this is funny though. Okay, the 6 of Swords, leaving behind, moving forward, distance ahead. Well, we gotta go, Daddy. Okay, sorry about your bad luck. Okay, but hey, I got to go. Okay, I got people to meet. Okay, and things to see. We got the Ace of Cups. Okay, so they're gonna be. Ooh, we got the 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. Oh, I'm thinking that was the 10 of Cups. It's the 9 of Cups. What's the 10 of Cups? Okay. Anyway, we got a lot of emotions going on. Okay. Now, wishes fulfilled, contentment, pleasure. Then we got the 4. All these cups in a row, Ace of Cups. Okay. It's just emotion that's taking me over. Let me see. Make sure it's 5 o'clock. Make sure that, okay. My daughter started a job. Okay, she just started this weekend. So I'm looking to make sure she didn't have anything to say to me. I don't know when she's getting off, but it's around that time though. Okay, so I'm seeing some emotions, okay, new love and feelings, okay, wishes fulfilled, contentment, pleasure, contemplation, feeling disconnected, and discontent and bored, okay. Now, is how his family is feeling, okay. Now, I got a mix when I did the family before, okay, and I got mixed cards because, like I said, we're dealing with a group of people, and uh, what I got my intuition told me that somebody in his family, okay, maybe more than one person, okay, especially as far as the kids, is hoping he goes to jail. Put it to you like that. They hoping that he go to jail. They hope he gets convicted. Okay. They know he's guilty, or they feel he's guilty. Okay. This is all alleged. My opinion only, not yours. Okay. And entertainment purposes. So, and I kind of getting the feeling now, okay? We got feelings of love, okay? Feelings of emotions, new awakening, wishes fulfilled. So, and then we have contemplation, feeling disconnected, discontent, and bored, okay? I get the feeling that there's going to be mixed emotions in this outcome of the kids. They may not have voiced it, okay, but and you see they keep a straight face. They were told that this is what they were taught. Okay, it's not just because of this trial. Okay, they'll smile and show some, but they keep their composure. Okay, and I'm pretty sure with this trial thing going on, okay, I just said not because of the trial, but yeah, it is because of the trial that they keep a straight face. You don't want to show any emotions, even though the girl was upset and crying. Okay, but they just hurry up to the car and be on with it. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. Family, legacy, foundations, okay? And this is his family, okay? And we have the Ten of Cups, okay? So I'm getting some happiness here, wishes fulfilled, courage, confidence, inner power, okay? Oh, all these cups. Oh my goodness. We got some more cups, okay? Oh my God, we got to look into this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups. We have the strength card, okay? Now, this is a new deck, okay? And all the cards are not shuffled, mixed up yet. So all these cards are coming in the upright position, even though maybe they would come normally in the reverse, okay? So I'm reading everything positively, okay? But that's why it came to my thought that this is a new deck, and usually my decks are, the decks coming, everything's in order. And then as you shuffle and move along and do your readings, they start turning for whatever reason. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups, celebrations, okay, efforts and success, okay, in the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay. So these pentacles are money, possessions, and we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay. Now, this could be, and like I said, in this deck, okay, we're going to do another deck, but in this deck, they're all upright, okay, and Pentacles is money, possession, material things, okay, in the Pentacles. And I can't really tell by this deck. I can't get an honest reading really, okay, because it's in the upright position. And I can't just turn it around. That'd be cheating. So until we can get, I still play with it, okay. But we're going to ask another one. We'll get what's the vibe. What's the vibe, okay, after the courtroom, okay, on the diddiness going on, Okay. Oh, everybody leaving the room. Okay. Everybody leaving the room. Okay. That's not going to stop me from reading. Because I got the feeling. Okay. Just want to make sure everything is clean and clear. Okay. And we're going to get the vibe. Okay. The vibe. Okay. Now this deck is good for the upright position. Okay. Because it's just going to give you the vibe. Okay. There is no reversals really. Okay. And you can tell by the words. Okay. There is really no reversals. Because you got to turn it around and read it anyway. Okay. So. And if it's not a good card, it's going to tell you it's not a good card. So. We want the family. How is the family feeling? Okay. After another day in court for Sean Diddy Combs. Okay. And I don't do a bottom card with this for that reason. Okay. Tension, stressed out, migraines, they're worried. Okay. Apology, arrogant, insincere. Okay. And I get this card a lot around Sean. Okay. I noticed I got this card. Remember when it first broke out with Cassie and that tape at the hotel? Okay. And then Sean Combs comes on and makes that apology. Okay. That's what this reminds me of. Because the apology it wasn't insincere. It was insincere. It wasn't a genuine apology. He just got caught. Okay. And then we have longing, missing you. Let's talk. His family is missing him. They wish they could get together. Okay. They wish they could talk like, without a window being in between them. And then we have the nightlife. Okay. Now I heard the boys was partying. Okay. The boys, they've been partying. I haven't heard about the girls partying, but the boys, they've been partying through it all. Okay. Like it's 1999. Okay. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. Okay. So we're getting mixed emotions. Okay. Legal. Yeah, definitely legal. Lawyers. Okay. So they're talking with the lawyers. You talk to the lawyers and any necessary paperwork and any information that they need to know will go through the lawyers as well. Okay. And then the rumors and the gossip. Everybody's talking about it, okay? And they're well aware that everybody's talking and gossiping, okay? The consequences, the bad choices, okay? They're thinking about that, okay? They're putting two and two together, and they're thinking about this as a consequence of his actions, his bad choices, all the games he was playing, see? Because they know a lot of stuff that we don't know. Okay, we got soulmate, twin flame, friendships. Okay, that sounds like his twin daughters. Twin flame sounds like that could be his daughters. Okay, tell us more. Tell us more. Okay, karma, lesson learned. Okay, so they may be feeling, okay, some of the kids, okay, may be feeling that he is getting his karma. He's getting his consequences, okay? You know what I'm saying? And then we have cutting ties. If he is not going to jail, I have nothing else to say to him, okay? Because I know he killed my mama. Burn bridges. Just what I just said, okay? Burn bridges. Disloyal, okay? Isolation. Now, I know the kids are feeling isolation, okay? Left alone, rejected, okay? And two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. These are all the feelings of the children, the family, excuse me. Okay. And distance. Okay. They're feeling the separation. Okay. They're feeling it. Okay. Now we have rejection alone. Now, cutting ties, burn bridges. We got a lot of feelings, okay, in here with these kids, okay? And I'm pretty sure that these last cards, because see, like I said, when I go up here, this is further in the past, okay? And then as I come down, I feel that these are more, these feel more. I feel the energy more, that the isolation, I feel the isolation, okay? And I don't know what to do. Or, oh, maybe I talked to so-and-so and we were thinking about this and thinking about that. And I would go to my dad for advice and he's not there. Okay. You see what I'm saying? They relied on him. They all have been relying on him. And he has designed this. He has designed this dependence on him so that they were not independent. Them boys are really feeling it, okay, as far as when it comes to isolation and distance. I feel like they're really feeling it as in they don't know where to go or who to go to, okay? They're not getting the money that they were getting, okay, even though they party and stuff like that. That's why, so that they don't really have to, okay, think about the situation at hand. Not to mention that they have their own problems going on as well. And there's no dad. Even on the ones that's feeling that's facing legal repercussions because somebody was being sued for SA, you know. So we got some feelings that go in with that there, you know. It's sad, but this is reality. This is reality. Yeah, so that's what I have. Oh, I got 3 notifications. What's up with that? This the bank girl. Oh, okay. As long as they ain't saying I'm broke. What happened here? Oh no. Okay. I'm about to say. So that's it on the reading that I did on this channel. And if you guys are just coming into the room, okay, I was saying that on my other channel, Anna's Intuition, which is right there, okay. On Anna's Intuition is my tarot oracle, okay, channel that I started, and I need like 16 people to go over there and sub to my channel in order for me to go live, just to go live. Okay, I've been doing videos, okay, but I would like the interaction, like somebody asked me a question on here, and I like that. Okay, so, and then I don't claim to be a psychic or a mind reader, okay, but I do have intuition. We all have intuition, okay, and that's what I'm really going by. And then doing these cards helps to read, okay, and understand. It's fun. It's fun, okay. You don't take it. You take it with a grain of salt, okay. But I did hear that I'm gonna file that away. You know what I'm saying? That kind of, so to speak, okay. Yes. So anyway, I'm going to dig in the refrigerator and find me something to eat. Oh, we got leftover spaghetti. Bam. Problem solved. Okay. So I'm going in the kitchen and heat up some spaghetti and feed this hunger. Then maybe I'll get some more questions. Okay. That I want to ask. But you know what I'll do is I'm going to look up this R. Kelly situation and see if I can find any more information regarding Mr. Kelly there. and see what's going on, or if they just shut this down. I mean, there's something going on, but yeah. So with that said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Leave your questions or comments you have down below. But most of all, stay blessed. Bye.